Welcome here to post-game interviews following the regional championship here in Dahlonega, Georgia of the 2016 NCAA Division II Softball Southeast Region, where the top-seeded Nighthawks have advanced courtesy of a 2-0 win over the fifth-seeded Bobcats. We're joined by head coach Mike Davenport and right fielder Steph Hartness. Open it up to you, Coach. Just some general comments about today's win.
Well, the biggest thing is first and foremost, I want to congratulate Georgia College and Jamie. Just a tremendous year. I know their regular season wasn't indicative of how talented that team is, and for them to get the regional championship, and that's the coaching job that they did this year. And those kids bought in, and such a talented group. We were fortunate to come out with a 2-0 win, and tip my hat to Courtney and Jessica Finch for us. Both of them just called a tremendous game from Jess's side, and then Courtney to go out and give us a shutout in a regional championship is almost unheard of, and something we needed, because they had so many bats in their lineup that we were just afraid that they could easily tie the game up.
Steph, here you were 2 for 3 from the plate. Seemed to have been a tough out all regional. There was a point in time in the game where we're up 2-0, runner on, hard shot here to right field. Walk us through the catch where you're deciding to catch that, and if we don't catch it, it could be a 2-2 ball game. Just kind of walk us through the catch.
Honestly, it was just a reaction. I knew I had to be behind my teammates, and it was the only logical thing to do. So.
And it kept us right in the game, kept them at bay, scoreless. Coach, you reference Courtney Poole and Jess and just the shutout softball that your team has played. Maybe the bats weren't here during the regional, but the defense was. Talk about that.
Well, and I think that's a tribute to the level of competition you're playing and the quality of pitching that was in our regionals as well. So the kids just battled, and Jess is kind of one of those that goes unnoticed and doesn't get as much credit as she deserves. And I know her pitchers love her to death, and Amanda Hawkins as well, working with our pitchers in the bullpen throughout the course of the year. And our pitching staff's only as good as our catchers.
Luckily, we get Steph here for another year, but you were able to see some girls that have been a mainstay part of your program for a long time. We hit the pause button a little bit on softball and competition to see them formally graduate and have their degrees conferred. What does that mean to your program?
Well, that's what this is all about. And, we tell them when we recruit them, we don't want them just here for 4 years. We want them here for 40, and we want them to come back. And for those young ladies, that didn't have the opportunity to walk across the stage, I'm sure this is the second best thing, is to walk down that baseline and to receive their degrees. So congratulations to them and their families, because that's a big thing. I mean, these kids work extremely hard at the Division II level. Sometimes they go, not as much credit as these kids deserve. And, for them to come out of here with a college degree, that's what we're here for.
Speaking of congratulations to both of you for advancing to next week's Super Regional, where your top-seeded team will host second-seeded Armstrong State beginning Wednesday here at Haynes and Carolyn Hill Stadium.